The 3 laws of robotics. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by the one possessing control of or authority except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Welcome back to Offrame Games. My name is Chris, and we're back with Lucy, the eternity that she wished for. And I honestly have no idea what the fuck is going on with this game. Lucy is a robot that was attempting to sell to a repairman who really loves robots. And okay, so I want to make one thing clear. With all the games that I pick up, I know little to nothing about said games. If I record it and you see it, and it means I've been playing it for a while, and I've decided it is good enough. It is stable enough, let's say stable for now, to put it on this channel. And yet, at the same time, some games are just weird. There have been multiple references and points of contentions saying, hey, she's a robot, she might be pretty, but don't fall in love with a robot. I mean, it's just like, look, if I'm gonna fall in love with a robot, she has gotta be a special kind of robot. Alright? Like, look, if AI ever comes to the point where it is indistinguishable from humans, then honestly, I could see myself falling in love with a robot. Is Lucy to that point where she is almost indistinguishable from a robot? Probably not. But I don't know. On my way home, I stop in my tracks. In silence, I kneel down, facing away from Lucy. Okay. Hop on. I add an explanation to make sure that she completely understands. That means you lightly put your arms around my neck and climb onto my back and don't strangle me to death. Alright? Tried it once. It went horribly. Remember, no strangling. Strangling bad.
저 주인님, 혹시나 해서 묻는 건데요.
Yes, what is this, Lucy?
저 바보 취급하고 있나요?
I don't quite know how to respond to that, Lucy. I feel that if I say yes, I will die. If I feel that I say no, I might be lying to you. You know what? I guess I no longer have to worry about being choked to death. I feel her weight gradually shift onto my back. For a robot, she's very light. She was probably measured to weigh as a normal human girl.
왜 그러세요?
Oh no, it's nothing. Not a damn thing. No. As soon as she climbs onto my back, I can't help but notice a fragrant aroma rising from her body. It's neither too intense nor fleeting. It's gently spread evenly along my nose. It starts with a sweet, fruity scent reminiscent of a youthful girl. Yet there's a hint of a spice akin to a mature woman. I have no idea what this guy is talking about, but it's freaking me the fuck out. It doesn't fail to stimulate the mind of a teenage boy going through puberty. This is bad. I've never experienced something like this, and yet I can describe it perfectly. It didn't happen this morning, but why now? Oh, I know it's because now that she's fakes, her pheromone receptors are actually working. And honestly, I wish I was joking. but now that I say it out loud, now that I think about it, I am fairly certain that her pheromone receptors are currently working at full capacity. It's probably because of that smell that wasn't there earlier. Feeling a little faint, I desperately try to get a grasp of the situation.
맥박이 갑작스럽게 올라가고 있어요. 주인님, 왜 그러시나요?
She is measuring my heart rate. That is not fair. Not fair at all. I'm a little too embarrassed for revealing what I'm kind of a nervous wreck right now. Unable to hold back, I decide to be honest with myself. This smell. What is it?
아하, 이 냄새 때문인가요?
Lucy, what did you do?
아저씨께서 여러 가지를 선물로 주셨답니다.
If there's another thing you must know about me is that I do wear glasses. Now you may be wondering why I even bring this up, that I wear glasses. I must mention this because if you hit your face while you wear glasses, you harm yourself because your glasses go into your face. If not, you would hear the sound of my hand hitting my face. Because this is some weird sentence structure going on.
여자아이니까 자기 관리는 스스로 해야 한다면서.
She takes out a bottle of perfume amongst many other makeup accessories. Man, that guy is scary. Really, really scary. He's the type of person who'd spend the whole day forcing his pet dog into a different clothing. Not a really good comparison, but sure, okay, fine. If you consider that as animal abuse, wouldn't this be some kind of robot harassment? Well, I honestly don't know. All this stuff for a robot, what a silly guy. And why are you laughing? And why do I have a feeling that the term yandere is currently flashing in my head in bright pink letters? I say pink because blood is very bright.
그냥 웃음이 나와서요.
Am I being seduced by a robot? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is a resounding yes. There goes all of my dignity as a human being. This is gonna be so weird.
무겁지 않으신가요?
What are you going on about now? I purposely try and sound irritated because if I don't, stuff. It doesn't affect her in any way, however.
루시의 몸 무겁지 않으신가 해서요.
Look, I may be an asshole, but I'm not an asshole. Well, you're lighter than I'd expected.
정말인가요?
Well, yeah, I thought you would weigh like a half ton.
빈말하는 거 아니지요? 기쁨이 고조된 순간에 절망의 말을 건네서 루시를 나라 끝으로 떨어뜨릴 속셈은 아니겠지요?
Well, now that you mentioned it. Anyways, is that supposed to be funny? Have you been deceived all your life? Maybe I was being too rough with her. I didn't think she'd start to be so skeptical. Before I ruin her completely, I decided to treat her like a little kinder from now on, just a tad bit. I guess I have been a bit of an asshole to her. Let me rephrase that. My character has been an asshole to her, and I have not like said anything to her myself. I hear a small giggle come from my back. Would a robot really feel that flattered to being called light? Honestly, I don't know. Also, I don't see how that is like a robotic thing, because at least in humans, there's this stigma, like you kind of have to be light if you're a girl. And I do say stigma because, let's be honest, if your body is proportional and you carry it well, I've seen some big girls that are just amazing. And I've also seen some skinny girls who are also amazing, but in a equal but different way. And then, everywhere in between, from light to heavier, I've seen girls that have just not worked. It has not worked for them. But again, it's all how they carry it. So yes, I do say it's stigma that it feels like girls need to be light. So why would a robot need to feel that? Because you're made of metal and prosthetics. I mean, yeah, whatever. You know, she's kind of programmed to be that way, and this is very weird. Humans can't be expected to understand a robot's heart. I shall ask the Tin Man, and maybe he will know. Soon enough, the streets become immersed in an orange glow of an evening sun. The scenery was changing more slowly than usual today. Maybe it's because I'd been carrying Lucy on my back, but it's not a lot of a time has passed. Winter is just on its way, as evidenced by the increasing shorter days. Lucy hasn't said anything for a while now. I steal a glance at her, wondering if she's asleep, but she's not. No, she is staring at me, wide-eyed, creepily, not breathing, not moving, but just staring. Staring into my soul, because she's a robot. Robots don't need to blink, and robots can see and hear and understand everything. She's just staring at me. She appears to be lost in thought, staring at everything in sight. She looks like a child inside of a pleasant dream. I can see her eyes sparkle. Is it really that fascinating?
뭐가 말인가요?
This place.
아, 네. 정말로 근사하다고 생각해요.
I can't say if I agree with that. Unlike downtown, there aren't many distractions here to keep us busy. Nor are we near any beautiful landscapes. We're just walking down a plain old street that you can find anywhere. What part of this place do you find marvelous?
전부 다요.
Okay. Everything?
네. 전부 다 근사하답니다. 예전에는 나들이를 나갈 때 항상 허가가 필요했으니까요. 밖에 나가서 이런 식으로 길을 거닐 기회가 몇 번 없었거든요. 그래요. 굳이 말하자면 이렇게 움직이는 동안 주변 경치가 변해나가는 것이 근사해요. 루시가 모르는 풍경이 또 다른 모습으로 변해가는 모습이 이런 식으로 천천히 거리의 모습을 둘러볼 수 있다는 사실이 그런 것들이 무척이나 신기하답니다. 정말 근사하다고 생각해요.
I see. I couldn't relate to the sensation that she had just described. I could not.
주인님,
Yes, Lucy?
정말 죄송합니다.
Okay. What are you sorry for? I'm caught off guard by the unexpected apology. Had she really done anything wrong?
루시가 오늘 너무 떠들었죠? 죄송해요. 원래 성격은 사실 조금 침착한 편으로 제작 과정에서는 남을 이해할 줄 아는 넓은 포용력을 메인 컨셉으로 삼고 설계되었습니다만
I found it strange how Lucy was telling me that what kind of person she was supposed to be. Now, don't get me wrong, I am a fan of the cool beauty, or for those who actually know the term, a kudere. A kudere. And if you don't know the term kudere, yeah. Think, well, basically a cool beauty. There's really no other way to describe it. But that's besides the point. If anyone other than Lucy had told me the same thing, I probably would have laughed at them. Anyone by himself will never be able to find out what kind of person he truly is. Sitting in front of a mirror reveals all the flaws of your body. Sitting in front of a person reveals all the flaws in your personality. If you ever want to find out something about yourself, it needs to be reflected back to you by something else. That is why attempting to describe your own personality is the same as describing what kind of person you'd actually want to be. It'd just be a bunch of pretentious nonsense, which I speak of all the time. I must be a pretentious bastard, and honestly, I think I might be. I don't mind it. But I'm in my head enough that, well, I can mirror myself. But this is the case only for humans. Lucy is an android. She's not human. That's why it doesn't sound strange coming from her. It sounds jarring, because no android has ever really talked like this, but strange, it is not.
분명 처음으로 주인이 되는 사람을 맞이해서 기뻤던 걸 거예요.
I almost sold you. Just want you to know that.
오랜만에 기동이라 그런지 상당히 들떠있기도 했고요.
It was such a natural explanation about how she felt. She was happy to meet her first master, and she was happy to be able to finally move around again. You've never served anyone else before?
네, 주인님께서는 제 첫 번째 주인님이세요.
I feel so special. Is that so? So she's a new model that no one has ever touched. That line of thinking sounds dirty, but honestly, that's not what I meant. I mean, I promise that's not what I meant. I mean, I like her, but I don't like her. I mean, she's... Okay, calm down. It's just a visual novel. I'm not talking... Anyways, no, but it does sound dirty. I don't know why they keep bringing it up.
연구소에 있을 때는 즐거웠어요. 거기 계시던 모든 분들께서 제게 잘 대해주셨거든요. 여러 가지 화제를 얘기하고 또 여러 가지 것들을 가르쳐 주셨지요.
Did she say a lab? Oh, I'm sure they treated her very well in a lab.
뭔가 재미있는 대답을 하거나 지시한 행동을 수행할 때면 많은 분들께서 기뻐해 주셨답니다. 특히 기대에 착실하게 부응할 때는 루시는 참 똑똑하구나 하고 머리를 쓰다듬으며 칭찬을 해주시곤 했어요. 루시는 그게 너무 좋았어요. 신이 나서 더욱더 많은 것들을 배웠고 더욱 많은 이야기들을 했어요. 그럴수록 점점 더 많은 귀여움을 받았답니다.
They were probably just testing her abilities. And let's not beat around the bush. I found her in a dumpster. In my mind, I found the whole scenario quite unsettling. To Lucy, however, it was a treasured memory of her past. But there is an important question that has yet to be answered. Why did they abandon you? I've always been meaning to ask her, but I can't really bring myself to do so. I ask myself why. Maybe it's because I'm starting to care about this robot's feelings after spending 3 hours with her. Yes. An hour before I went to bed. An hour getting ready. And then an hour after school. 3 whole hours and I have feelings for a robot. When I hated robots all along. I shake my head. God, this is just plain nuts. It's only because she sounds like a real person. It's a very dangerous thought. Let's just get it out of my head. I blurt out the question. So why were you abandoned, huh? You get, oh, they're so happy. They're so happy, lab worker. You were in the dumpster. Okay, I'm not gonna be so mean to her. I'm not gonna be mean to her. Lucy goes silent. Nothing is said for a while. The quietness stretches into an awkward silence. I start to regret asking the question.
분명 다들 루시가 싫어진 거라고 생각해요.
Well, now I just feel like an asshole. With those words, Lucy finally breaks the silence.
언제부터인가 다들 루시에게 웃어주지 않게 됐어요. 다들 루시를 칭찬해주지 않게 됐어요. 다들 루시의 메인 시스템을 가동시켜주지 않게 됐어요. 예비 전력을 통해 흘러가는 시간만을 감지할 수 있었어요. 아무것도 하지 못한 채 그저 시간이 흘러가는 것만 느낄 수 있는 그리고 그러던 어느 날
Lucy goes silent once more. Then one day she found herself left in the dust. That's what she probably wanted to say. Maybe they didn't think it's something about her, or they found a significant flaw within her design. But I don't like the fact that they just tossed her aside after giving her so much love and attention. Aren't they being too inconsiderate? A small rage boils inside of me, directed at those cruel researchers with no sense of responsibility. As I regain my senses after a few seconds, I become surprised at how angry I was. Why? They were just throwing away a failed experiment. The object on my back is nothing more than an impressive fake. She's not real. She's not a living creature. It's only natural that useless machinery be thrown away. There's no need for me to be so angry.
주인님, 다시 맥박이 올라가고 있습니다. 무슨 일이신가요?
No, it's nothing. And stop measuring all the time.
하지만 자동적으로 체온을 재도록 프로그램되어 있는데요.
Well, then it's an order. I order you not to measure anything from now on.
명령이신가요? 그렇담 어쩔 수 없네요.
There's another silence, but this time, not an unpleasant one. Haha! Now you and I are on even playing field,
그래서
robot.
주인님에게는 너무나도 감사해하고 있답니다.
I just can't seem to figure out this robot's train of thought, even though it is actually a very single thread line of all of her thoughts and sayings of what she's so far. How I'm not following it is kind of just weird on the protagonist. Is like we'll just yeah.
버려지고 얼마나 오랜 시간이 지났는지는 알 수 없어요. 하지만 루시의 체감상으로는 정말 오랜 시간 동안 버려져 있는 것 같았어요. 주변은 어두컴컴하고 사람의 인기척이라고는 없었어요. 아주 어두웠어요. 아주 고요했어요. 아주 그러던 도중 주인님의 목소리가 들려오기 시작했어요.
I don't remember talking to you like that. I think I may have kicked you actually.
그래도 루시에게는 정말 천사의 속삭임 같았어요.
Okay. I know for a fact I yelled at you. I think I called you a stupid tin can at one point in time. Sure. I'm an angel.
아무것도 없는 어둠 속에 처음으로 빛이 떠올랐어요.
It's like waking up from a coma. It's like waking up from a coma. And the first thing you hear is somebody saying, "Hey, asshole, wake up." If I go, that's how I want to wake up.
루시에게 여러 차례 말을 걸어주셨죠?
You're overreacting. She's definitely going overboard with this. I just happened to notice her while casually passing by.
주인님의 눈에 띄기 위해 필사적이었어요. 있는 힘을 다해 몸을 움직였어요. 그랬더니 글쎄 움직이지 않던 손이 움직이는 거예요.
There were only a few words which didn't contain any significant meaning. And it was not only a moment's whim that I had taken her home. And it was only a moment's whim that I had taken her home. But I was surprised those simple actions were such a big help to the robot.
루시를 거둬주신 것 정말 감사하고 있어요.
Being able to say the most embarrassing things without hesitation. I guess that's one of the advantages of being a robot. I can feel my face beginning to flush. I quickly duck in order to hide my embarrassment. Oh, I am a tsundere. I'm gonna make you pay for what you're worth, so you'd better be ready for it.
네, 주인님. 각오하고 있답니다.
What's so funny? Why do you keep laughing like that? It's creeping me out. It's...
모르겠어요. 아까부터 웃음이 계속 흘러나와요. 고장인가 봐요. 어쩌죠?
Lucy quietly rests her cheeks against my shoulder. The sensation of her soft skin causes me to flinch. She feels very much different compared to this morning. It feels as if I'm carrying a real person on my back instead of a robot. I start to wonder what could be causing this difference in perception. Was it a placebo effect? Or had something really changed since this morning? If something really did change, was it me? Was it her? I continue to ponder over the question on the way home. I never managed to come up with an answer. Yeah, I know these laws. Also, that means I'll see you on the next episode. Alright, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, leave a comment. You know what you gotta do. Later.